Our judge for this match will be Lilia Hutchinson. So Liz will be shooting first on target number 1. And now it's 15 arrows, 5 ends of 3 arrows. Highest score will be our winner. Liz opens with a 9. Tasman opens with a 9. Liz with a 9. Another 9 from Tasman. $999, 27 for Liz. $10. Tasman with 28 of a possible 30 takes a 1-point lead in this first end of this individual women's bronze match. Now, Anthony, both these archers saw a match this morning in the teams, so they had some experience here on the field.
Teammates, I think they were this morning, Rob.
They certainly were. Now they get to have a crack at each other. Competition, 1 point difference so far, so they're obviously shooting quite close in terms of score.
It's interesting that Tasman's shooting on target 2 for the first time today. I wonder if that makes any difference at all from having shot on target 1 earlier. One would think not.
I think the weather's pretty good for us today, so there shouldn't be too much difference there. Scores are confirmed. We have Liz Randall on 27, 3 straight 9s to Tasman's 28. So Liz will begin our second end. We move into the second end of 5. $10. $10. $9. $10. $9. 28 out of possible 30. $9. 29 out of the possible 30. Looks like Tasman will extend her lead by 1 more point, having a 2-point lead going in end number 3.
Yes, should end up being 57 to 55 in Tasman's favour. It's interesting that Tasman, I should say Liz Randall and Scott Bryce are teaming up with Scott being Liz's coach. Yesterday they were in the mixed teams together, and I think they ended up finishing with a silver medal, defeated by Pat's Archery, being Rhiannon Mills and Pat himself taking the gold in that match.
Now Liz hails from Rotorua in New Zealand. She's moved across here to Australia and shoots at Stanford Valley Archery Club, I believe. Looks like Taz is from Wenduri Archery Club out of regional Victoria. Alright, looks like scores are confirmed and Tasman takes a 2-point lead in this bronze medal match. 57 points out of a possible 60, with Liz with 55. She'll shoot first in the third end.
It'll be interesting, Rob, to see if Liz can start finding the set on that target this end.
Arrows for the archers, please. All right, we move into end number 3 in this bronze medal match. Nine points. X10. X10. Nine points. X10.
Solid shot on the 10. I have no clue.
10 points. Looks like a tight score for that end. Looks like Tasman will also maintain her 2-point lead going into the 4th end of this match.
Looks like Liz has started to find her rhythm now, so it'll be interesting as we progress through with the last 2 ends coming up.
Alright folks, looks like scores are confirmed and Tasman Forest on target 2 has a 2-point lead with just 2 ends to go in this bronze medal match for the 2021 Australian Open. Liz Randall will open this 4th end on target number 1. Liz with a 10. Tasman with a 9, I believe. Very close line of that. 10 points. X10. Eight points. Points. Looks like we have 29 for Tasman on target 2, with 28 for Liz on target 1. There is a line call there for Tasman, which the judges will have to look at, see if it's in or out, and that could extend her lead even further. It should be a 3-point lead as it is. It might be a 4-point lead and going to the final 3 arrows.
Yeah, currently we make it 115 to 112, 112, Rob. Across the 8 there by Liz with that last arrow at that end.
Yeah, she had shot 4 straight 10s there, and that last one did drop out in yellow, unfortunately. But there still is 3 arrows to go.
We all know anything can happen.
It looks like scores are confirmed, and that arrow was out for Tasman, 115 total. So there's a 3-point lead going into the final 3 arrows for Tasman in this bronze medal match.
A big 3 arrows coming up to decide who's going to take bronze here, Rob.
All right, this is the final 3 arrows of the match. That's a 10. Also a 10. Nine points. Ten points. Ten on 9, too close to call. $10 points and our bronze medal champion, Tasman Forrest. Perfect 30 points there for Tasman to finish. Fantastic way to finish that match. Looks like 145 in total.
That's not a bad score, Rob. I think international level, that's shooting pretty well.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And everyone, please give a round of applause to Elizabeth Randall for her 4th place in this, the individual competition. Judges confirm we have a winner, target number 2, Miss Tasman Forrest of Archery Victoria. All right, folks, we're going to move on to our bronze medal men compound matches individuals.
I say, Rob, in that last match, Tasman Forest, last 6 arrows, basically only one of them out of the 10. Wonderful shooting there.
Yeah, 145 pass is a really good pass in the compound world, in the women's side. Very competitive. All right, folks, we're going to move on to now our bronze medal individual men's compound match. On target number 1 from South Queensland, Justin Olechenko. Target number 2, again, apologies. On target number 1, we have Jonathan Milne of Archery, New South Wales.
And John O'Meal will be shooting first, Rob.
Jonathan Milne opens with a 9. Justin with an X. X10. Nine points. All tied up.
9 o'clock. There you go.
10 points. 29 out of a possible 30. Ten points. Looks like we have a tied score here, 29 each in the first end of this bronze medal match. Interesting story here is that Justin is just fresh off a gold medal win in the national field competition 2 weeks ago.
Yes, that's right, Rob. I was there last weekend, or the other weekend, and shot at Armadale Archery Club. A wonderful event. Well attended, given the conditions with people not so keen to travel, but also a lot of people wanting to prepare for this event. But yeah, Justin came to the fore in that competition, which was shot on the unmarked and marked field as per traditional World Archery event, and then some finals to finish off with, and he was a clear winner.
Yeah, Justin's showing he has quite the skill set when it comes to shooting, not just field, but also in 3D as well. He's quite the shot, and obviously here making it through to the bronze medal match is another feather in his cap, so to speak, in terms of his ability. We are confirmed now, both archers points, moving into the second end. As we have a tie, we revert back to our original shooting order. So Jonathan Milne shooting first on target number 1. 9 points. Nine points. Still tied.
9.2, 11 o'clock.
Yep.
X10. Nine points.
9.2, 9 o'clock.
Nine points. X10. So after 6 hours, it looks like we have a tied score here.
57 apiece.
Saw Jono move his chair just briefly after that last arrow, trying to adjust himself and feel a bit more comfortable. Typically 57 to open isn't the greatest in terms of compound at the international standard, but obviously with the pressure of this match, these sorts of things can occur. Jono Milne obviously being our first and only a Paralympic archer confirmed for the Tokyo Games in 2021 currently. That just occurred just last month, I believe.
I think just a couple of weeks ago, Rob, there was a bit of a presentation down here with Paralympics Australia and Archery Australia. And it's exciting for Jono that he gets to compete in another Paralympic Games.
Looks like we are confirmed a tied score at 57 apiece. Which again means we revert back to our original order of Jono shooting first. X10. Yep. 10. Still tied after 7 hours.
There you go.
X10. Nine points.
4 o'clock, 9.5. Yep.
Ten points. 10, 10, 10.
I'll jump in the middle.
X10. Alright, looks like Jono's taking a lead of 1 point moving into the fourth end of this bronze medal match.
You've shot competitively like this before, Rob. How do you find it when it's a tight match like this? Is it sort of a thing of who blinks first, or is it just trying to stay focused on what you're doing and the process?
I'm not sure if I've shot like this, but definitely that close match is quite difficult. Having a good first end is one thing, but having to do it for all 5 is obviously necessary. So being so close, no doubt these guys will be feeling a little stress, and it'll be who can handle that all the way through to the final of those 15 arrows.
I guess this is where the coaches come into their fore a little bit, just to keep the process on track and keeping calm?
Yeah, no doubt. Both archers have a coach behind them, and you'll hear them, shouting some inspiration between shots and in between ends as well. All right, moving to the fourth end here with a 1-point lead for Jonathan Milne on target number 1. X10.
There you go.
10 points.
Right next to the last one.
9. Just out of a 10.
Just, mate. Another just. 10. Come on, we're in the middle.
10 points. 10. Perfect score for Jonathan Milne. It looks like Jonathan has jumped on that opportunity from Justin with that 1-9 to take another point lead in this match. But that 1-9 from Justin is just out there.
Interesting that the Jono's coach Richie made the comment it wasn't just 10, it was XXX.
Definitely 3 very solid arrows there from Jono. 2 perfect 30s in a row for him. It is confirmed we have scores of 117 for Jonathan Milne and 115 for Justin Olachenko on target 2. So it's going to be a 2-point lead going into this final end. Alright folks, final 3 arrows here of this bronze medal match. Justin shooting first on target number 2.
In the middle.
10 points. 10 points.
We're in the middle.
9 points.
12 o'clock, 9.4. Yep.
10 points.
Yeah, we'll finish it out.
9 points. Heading inside the 7 here for the victory. Ten. Another perfect 30 points from Jonathan Milne. And the victory, the bronze medal to Jonathan Milne on target 1. Score score of 147 to finish is quite a tidy score.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to Jonathan Mill. And a big well done also to Justin Oleksienko on target 2, finishing 4th. We are confirmed target 1 is our victor.
That's some very solid shooting from Jono there, Rob. He's planted consecutive 10s for his last 7 arrows. It's fantastic.
Yeah, 3 straight rounds of 30 points, very helpful. Good shooting.
Let's make that 9.
And what you'll see here on the field, folks, is obviously in the team rounds they had 2 minutes to shoot their arrows. They have alternating timing clocks now with 20 seconds per archer. Doesn't allow for much sort of mistakes on the field. It does move rather quickly, these ends, but it does mean that they need to be on the ball when it comes to shooting their arrows. We now move into the final 2 matches of the morning, and that is our gold medal individual matches for the women and men in the compound division. Looks like our field of play is clear. And archers are ready. We'll kick off this gold medal match in a minute. All right, and the archers of the gold medal match, please welcome out to the field of play. On target number 2, we have Amira Christina of Sydney Olympic Park Archers. And on target 1, we have Rhiannon Mills of Victor Harbour Archery Club. Coaches have flipped places. We have Richie and Scott Bryce. They were coaches for the last match and they're here again for the gold medal match. Our judge for this round will be Lilia Hutchinson.
And target 1 will be shooting first, Brandon.
So folks, this is for all the marbles. This will be the champion of the 2021 Archery Australian Open. Rhiannon opens with an 8. Amira with an X. X10 for Rhiannon. Nine points. X10.
Arrow was going or wheels were coming off. Doesn't matter how.
There you go.
10 on the line. That last arrow of Amira is very close. The judges will take a look, but I think it is in, which means that Amira will take a 1-point lead after this first end in this gold medal match?
No, I've no idea what that is. It's in Division's time.
I don't think you get better preparation for Amira soon to be heading overseas. Certainly, you couldn't practice situations like this, I think, Rob. You've actually got to experience it on the field of play.
Yeah, it's a fantastic experience for both archers today. This final match, this will be for the winner, obviously, that everyone wants to be number one. And a good start is always nice, but we must be consistent through all 5 of those ends. Looks like the judge has made their decision on target 2 around that arrow of Amira's. But no doubt that experience is going to be fantastic for the Czech Republic in the coming weeks.
Yes, Amira had to earn her through one arrow shoot off. I think I mentioned it earlier with Liz Randall. I think Rhiannon had a more of a standard progression through to the gold medal match yesterday.
Yeah, look, we had some tough shooters. Even though we don't have that many archers in the women's compound division here, we have some solid shooters. We've seen those in our team matches early this morning. World Youth Champion medalist, World Youth Team winner, our bronze medalist Tasman, Liz Randall, top 8 in the world. So even though we don't have that many women here present with the compound women, they were very competitive. It looks like the judge has called that arrow out on target 2, so we're all tied up after our first 3 arrows in this gold medal match. So we revert back to our original order with random shooting on target number 1 first in this second end. X10.
There, and then all of a sudden, like, out of the corner of his eye, this magpie comes out and then boom.
There you go. 10 points.
Normally they don't hang around back front, they'll sit around back, hang out down range, and the arrows fly. I think it was just sitting there.
6 points.
That's pretty solid towards the end.
There you go.
9, potential 10.
Is that the last one?
Yeah. A couple of them in there, but it's just like, you don't want to, you got 20 seconds, so it's like...
10 points.
I know I've been holding longer than I should, but it's really good to like stay on it. Because if you try and go, I need to get this tweak to the ball.
10 points. 29 out of a possible 30 points for Amira on target 2.
I can already feel it.
And it looks like we have a 26 on target 1, meaning we'll have a 3-point lead potentially for Amira.
Yeah, that'll be 57 to 54, Rob. That arrow that you would call in sort of one narrow line call from the judge on. You might see if we call it up or keep it as you suggested as being an arrow.
That's what I'm thinking on the
Interesting arrow there down in the 6. Didn't look too bad in terms of when she shot the arrow. Now Rhiannon's from Victor Harbour Archery Club, quite notorious for pushing out quality compound shooters. I believe she's coached by Pat Coughlin, our esteemed archer in the team round that I think we'll be seeing in the gold medal match following as well. And it's confirmed. We have 57 to 54, so a 3-point lead to Amira in this second end. The judges have called that arrow up.
Was your chair a bit
Yeah, it's like, if it's not sitting like that, then I've got to lean back more, and then that throws out my alignment. But I was kind of leaning back left that way, so I'd be in the middle as I'd start my expansion. I wanted to roll
All right, Rhiannon shooting first on target number 1 in this third end of the gold medal match.
Right, and so I had to try and find a move. And when I changed it, it wasn't good, but it was still better. That's where it started.
Heaps
So.
better. Yeah. Because I remember like hearing the announcement. They're like, yeah, just adjusting his chair.
I know, it's just like it was going to be in my head if I didn't.
Oh, didn't know?
Oh, they didn't.
10 points.
Yeah.
You know, I knew if I didn't move it, I was just going to be in my head. Well, I'm not comfortable, and I just had to move it enough because that feels better, and that was enough to change the mental.
There you go.
X-Tan.
Nice one.
I was wondering, would I maybe every now and then just be able to come up and learn some stuff about like
Definitely.
managing equipment and things like that?
And,
10 points.
play around like we want to get time, we can go up into the factory and do some stuff in there where it's perfect conditions so you can see
X-Tan.
what happens. Like if you're not trying to build your expansion in different ways, use the muscles to see how that affects your pin flow without having wind, so you can work out better ways of expanding and shooting and seeing what gives you the most hold, and then like you teach you things about cam timing and what else.
10 points. 10, 10, 10.
Thank you so much. Just trying to learn how to maintain it a bit better and
Yep.
just
9 points. 29 out of a possible 30.
Know how to do it with something.
So Rhiannon has clawed back one of those points, the 3 that she was missing just before. So we should have a 2-point lead to Amira moving into the 4th end of this match.
Once they sort of
Yeah, it should be 86 to 84, Rob. It's great to see Rhiannon putting that 6 behind her and following up with 4 solid 10s.
Yes, a fantastic recovery from Rhiannon. Obviously coming from Victor Harbour in a strong club, but also Amira, being a super archer, means that she trains regularly with John O'Mill and obviously Coach Richie Chia. So she equally has a very strong club and background there in terms of compound archers that she trains with on a regular basis.
yeah. I think we're
There's
gonna
2 great
have
exits to start with there
leave,
for Amira in that
unfortunately. Mum's gonna
third end.
get back and do some get the work orders done for tomorrow. We should be pretty fun.
So we have 6 hours to go in this gold medal match, and only 2 points between the 2 ladies.
Not having done much last year.
Thank you.
That means that it's anyone's game here.
Start practicing a lot more.
Like you know how to shoot, but it's more that
Rhiannon on target 1 will start the match, start the end
relaxed.
at number 4.
Especially the more you get in these situations, the more you just be able to,
Yeah.
then you don't get the nerves as much. And
I definitely found like my nerves were a lot more than what they usually would be. This then.
that's where all the practice comes in, and you just know when you feel the shots come right, and you get that good sensation in your muscles. Like, right, that feels good. That's what's going to make a good shot. And you get confidence in shooting the shot. Second guessing yourself, you know, when it
9 points.
what to do, when it's holding.
Everything can go everywhere. Yeah.
There you go. 10.
10 points.
Put a lot of work. We did a bunch of tuning stuff with the bow a little while ago. Just went over everything in cam time and talk shooting, a little more weight on stabilisers. And so we can do
Going unbelievable.
10 points.
2 points. Rhiannon, I find. Well,
Thank you.
9 points.
Yeah, it was good. There's a couple of slow ones in the middle that just took a little bit of time and just pushed them out. And then my chair wasn't in the right spot, so when I moved it, got it better. It was like 30.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So,
Is it contact issues?
9 points.
I feel the pain for you.
I wanted to shoot that magpie. I was aiming and that little magpie.
There you go.
10 points.
Magpie,
X.
and my eyes went up, and then whoop.
Alright, so it looks like Amira will extend her lead after this end by 1 more, giving her a 3-point lead into the final end of this match.
that's so
I
nice.
wanted to load another one.
115 to 112.
Feel your pain.
It's a fantastic shooting from both women here. I believe those 2 9s of Rhiannon in that end were the first 9 she'd actually shot in this whole match. She had a lot of 10s before that, and then there's 2 bigger ones away from the middle. And Amira has been very consistent there, keeping everything inside the yellow so far.
But just as I'm like there, I'm about to start really building pressure to get the shot to break. It just broke early on me. It sucks, but
Yeah, it does.
that's match play. That happens.
It's much better.
It was a good match though.
Yeah.
Have a show. I've got your arrows in my car too. You looking for them?
Yeah. We left for a while, then came back.
Yeah. In my car, I'll get them.
Thanks, Gary.
Nice.
Scores are confirmed, and we have Amira with 115 points to Rhiannon on 112. We move into our final 3 hours of this match, the gold medal match. This is for the grand champion of this event, the 2021 Australian Open, our first national championship event, or national event I should say, in the last year and a half.
It's not only about the prestige of the winning the event and the medal involved. There's a little bit of money involved too, Rob.
Yes, I do believe there is some financial benefit for winning this match. So good luck to these ladies in these final 3 arrows. Rhiannon shooting first on target number 1. X10.
There you go.
10 points.
Well done.
She dropped the 6 at the bottom.
Yeah, and that's what she usually does. She'll just like spread a 6 or do something like that. The nerves will get to her.
Nine points.
In the middle. There you go.
9 points.
That's the best feeling when you can see like just keep it in the goal.
But then it's also don't get lazy and just execute your shot. It's like all I can do is keep it in the goal and you just let it a little bit soft and then off it goes.
Yeah.
9 points. 8 or better to win the title.
Volume process in the middle.
Our champion with a 10, Amira. Congratulations to Amira Christina, our 2021 Australian Open champion. Please give a big round of applause to Rhiannon Mills of South Australia, our silver medalist in this event. She shot very well. Fantastic match there, some great practice for both archers, good experience for everyone involved. We have a confirmed score there, a winner Amira on target 2 with a 144, our Australian Open champion of 2021.
Put the last one in the middle of the match.
Talk to you later. See ya.
So congratulations there to Amira and Rhiannon, first and second place. They'll be joined by Tasman in the bronze medal in this event. Our women's compound, some very strong results. I would like to remind everyone of our sponsors of this event, without which we couldn't do this. Obviously, Archery Australia, the Sydney Olympic Park, Archery New South Wales, Averk, West Group, Specsavers, Benson's Archery, the Pullman Hotel and Resorts, and the Melanoma Institute of Australia. I believe the champion, Amira, will be receiving not just a financial reward, but also a watch as well. We'll now move on to our men's individual gold medal match. We have on target number 2 from South Queensland, Matthew McDougall. And on target number 1 from South Australia, Patrick Coghlan.
Punches, they look like strong.
Pat will be shooting first.
Got the job done.
Judge for this match is Andrew Blunden. Pat shooting first. Pat opens the match with a 9.
Excuse me, cheeky bum. Not you,
Matt opens with a 10. X10. Points.
Having shot well in this team match again.
10 points. 29 for Pat Coghlan, the first hand.
Bryce didn't shoot anywhere near as good as he did last time, neither did I. Bailey was a specific weapon.
Yeah, but there's another comment.
9 points. 29 for Matthew McDougall in the first hand. So we have a tied score after 3 arrows for Matt and Pat.
Come on. Yeah.
So as we were chatting about before, Rob, the prize money for this event, each of the goes relates to the individual archery divisions or matches. The gold medal winner will receive $750. The silver medal winner $450, and the bronze medal winner $200. But also the archers as they progress through the competition from the 1/16th round onwards receive $50 for every match they win. So it all adds up, particularly if you're standing at the podium at the end.
Yeah, that's fantastic. If you've won a match, there's basically money in your pocket there, which is a nice little incentive to win some matches. And obviously to come first is another great incentive because that's going to be the biggest prize pool, obviously. Okay, we are tied up. The second end coming your way with Pat Coghlan shooting first on target number 1.
Sort of sitting about 9.8. Start building pressure, push pull normally just climbs up and then gets into the 10 It's coming up and here we go, it's gone good. Still out the bottom. Need to lift next to 10 mil when it's right in there. Yeah. That happens to that stupid magpie.
9 points.
I wanted that magpie walk in, I wanted to load another one that just pinned to the ground.
10 points. Points.
Got there in the end.
The wheels are about to come off that bow at the end of that last shot.
X10. Points.
Chunky boy.
10 points. 10. Looks like Matthew Dougal will take a 1-point lead with a 59 out of a possible 60, and Pat will be at 58 after the first 6 arrows of this match. Anthony, rather interesting to see 2 left-handers in the final, and we even had a third in the bronze as well.
Yep, the bronze taken by Jono earlier on. there's certainly some handy archers who've been around here in the compound matches. Left-handers, well, I'm not sure if there's any advantage with that. It's certainly it has a little bit to do with, I guess, how they started shooting. They left their dominance to their eyes, etc.
I'm dominant, but I can't shoot like that.
Sign that, frame it. It'll be worth money one day.
All right, we have scores confirmed, and Matt McDougall on target 2 taking the early lead, 59. Pat will shoot first with a 58 after his first 6 arrows. We have 3 more ends to go in this gold medal match. This is for our championship here. We'll get $750 for the winner of this match and the title of Australian Open Champion of 2021.
No, I was striker. Because I was so tall and I could hit left or right footed. I didn't have to be fast, but I had my body to hold the ball up and push people off. So
Next time.
I could just lean into it, get the ball out wide, lean into it, and I could still kick it. They couldn't get near it. So because I could switch feet, they had no idea where it was going to come from.
9.
I love a good 50-50 challenge in soccer as well. As long as you hit the ball, you can carry through the player. Keeping someone running 120 kilos.
10.
I don't stop. Every time I want to do it, I'm not stopping.
Yeah, so I think maybe
Well, it's going to have to chuck in the pat because they've got this.
10 points. Tied score, 1 arrow to
I
go.
want to do some training camp stuff and get indoors because that's, they don't have to worry about
10, 10, 10.
Yeah.
8 points. So 27 for Matt out of that possible 30. Pat with a perfect 30 means that Pat's going to go into a lead into this third end now.
Should be 88 to Pat and 86 to Matt. So a little bit of a swing there.
Yeah, good 3-point swing in Pat's advantage. Perfect 3-10s, obviously very helpful there. As we discussed before, starting strong in these matches is very helpful, but you must be consistent through all 5 of these rounds to be the champion at the end for the lowest scoring archer.
Yeah, Pat certainly seems to have found a bit of
the lowest scoring archer.
Yeah, Pat certainly seems to have found a bit of lots of 10s.
We have scores confirmed, 88 out of a possible 90. Matt McDougall, 86 on target 2. We'll open our next hand.
Certainly goes to show at this level, Rob, that you can't make too many errors, otherwise you get caught out.
Absolutely, can't be caught napping in these matches. Moving into the 4th hand, Matt shooting first.
I dropped that 8, kind of got up there and just kind of relaxed a little bit more and shots started flowing even better after that.
10 points.
More speed out of his point of view, just bombs him down.
10 points. X10. Nine points. Ten points. 10, 10, 10.
Nice, Matty. Yeah.
9 points. So with that triple 10 from Matt McDougall, we have a tight score between the two archers with just one end remaining.
It's a great comeback from Matt after shooting that 8,
I hate when he does
following
like,
up with
shoot
3 10s.
really good shots and then just there, a couple of clicks which it should put it back in.
Yes, it looks like a nice close match for us in this gold medal match. This will determine these final 3 arrows who will be our grand champion of this event, the 2021 Australian Open Championship, and receive the $750 for first place. You see both archers sticking with their coaches. Obviously, Scott Bryce there on target 1 with Pat, fellow staff shooter. And then Matt has his housemate, Olympic bronze medalist Taylor Worth, in his corner fighting for him.
Pretty relaxed.
We revert back to our original order. This is our final 3 shots of this championship for the compound men. Pat Cogler shooting first on target number 1. Nine points. X10. Ten points. Ten points. Ten points. Nine points. We have a tie. We have a tie on the field, folks. So both archers there have shot 29 out of a possible 30. So we have the scenario where I believe no line calls look to be present on the targets. We will have a 1 arrow closest to center shoot off. The original order will go back, meaning Pat will shoot first, and the closest to center will be our champion of this event.
I think, Rob, both of these archers were in the 1 arrow shoot off earlier this morning in the teams event.
I believe so. They had some practice of this already. We've seen this already in the teams. In the individual portion of this event, it is just straight up closest to center. They both score the same value. Doesn't matter, whoever is closest by the millimeter will be our champion today.
So I believe World Archery last year, Rob, had a scenario with compound that if they both shot an X, that they'd have a second shoot off, but they've done away with that.
Yep. A real change at the start of the year, meaning that it's just 1 shot and get it as close to the center as possible.
I think one thing we should mention, Rob, is that Tasman Forest with her 145 this morning has basically shot pretty well in comparison to the guys, but I think they should be 145 apiece as well.
Yes, the scores underneath the targets are incorrect. 155 is impossible. But Tasman and the other archers in the women's division have shown that they are equally as strong as these men today. All right, folks, don't forget, you can get nice and loud here. This is match play. Support your archer. Final arrow to determine who is the champion of today's game. That to win. 10 points in the win. Congratulations, Matt McDougall of South Queensland Archery Society, our 2021 Australian Open champion. Folks, please give a round of applause to Pat Coughlin of South Australia, our silver medalist. That was a fantastic match, very close and fantastic shooting from both archers.
Yeah, I think after Pat shot his 9, he knew he was going to be struggling to pull that one out.
Yeah, it was a tough arrow for Pat there, but Matt did well to take that pressure and shoot the 10 in the final. Well done, gentlemen. Great shooting.
Good job, guys. Nice work, mate.